So a federal government-wide email asking employees, what did you do last week, has put employees and agencies in a tizzy. Elon Musk and Doge hitting federal workers with a blunt email asking for 5 bullet points of what they accomplished. Basically saying, what would you say you do here?
While the taxpayers paid you to do it.
Right.
Yeah, not difficult, right? But failure to respond will be taken as a resignation. Now, some agencies are telling employees, hold off, don't do this. To break it down, let's welcome in senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. All right, Judge.
Good morning. I wish I could break this down. The issue is...
What'd you do last week?
Right. Keeping timesheets. I was saying one of the joys of not having to practice law every day is not having to keep timesheets.
There you go.
You record every 15 minutes what you do. That's the way lawyers bill.
Well.
That's why their bills are so damn high. But anyway, forgive me. Back to this. The question is, when Elon Musk sends out an email like this, tell me, tell us what you did last week, your silence will be construed as resignation. Is this coming from Donald Trump? Now, the reason I ask that is because the DOJ has told 6 separate different federal judges. Elon Musk is just advising. Donald Trump is making the decisions. So if Donald Trump is saying, tell me what you did last week or you're fired, can these officials legitimately refuse to reply? Take, for example, the FBI. The FBI director, we all know who that is, Kash Patel, appointed by Donald Trump. He told FBI agents, don't comply, because he thinks this is coming from Elon Musk and not from Donald Trump. Now, this is not just an academic difference. If it's coming from Musk, and he is doing the firing, it's an unlawful firing because he hasn't been confirmed by the Senate. If Musk is just advising the president can take advice from anybody. If the president is pulling these levers, it's perfectly lawful.
But in Kash Patel's case as well, I think he's also telling FBI agents right now, saying, hey, hold off. We're going to do our own processes to see what you're doing on a daily basis. But there could be, national security that we're talking about. I don't know what an FBI agent does day in and day out, but some of them might be doing some things that they don't want all of America or Elon Musk to know about, right?
Correct. As well as the entire intelligence community.
Right.
As well as federal prosecutors. We're in the middle of an investigation of so-and-so and such and such. We can't reveal what that is to anybody. We can't even put it in a non-secured email. So this could be very dangerous, and it's going to come back to bite the administration, I suggest to you, the next time the DOJ has to appear before federal judges, and a federal judge says, well, who's pulling the strings? The unconfirmed Elon Musk or the elected Donald Trump?
Okay, so I'll play devil's advocate with you. I love to do that.
Oh, yes.
So it does the word
I
resignation.
love when you do it.
I know. The word resignation, though, does that differentiate this? Because the email doesn't say answer by 11 or 59 p.m. or you're fired. It says answer by 11:59 p.m. or we will consider that you, the employee, resigned.
I think it's the same under the law because a constructive resignation, one where you are coerced into resigning, under the law is the same thing as being fired. But that's a great question because he very carefully, very shrewdly used the word resignation rather than firing. Does he, there he is, does he have the power to fire? When federal judges ask that, the DOJ says no. Donald Trump is doing the firing. Well, if Donald Trump is behind this, then Kash Patel and the director of the FBI and federal prosecutors can't say no because Donald Trump is their boss. So who's behind it?